Hello, welcome to episode 9 of Conquer the Capital. This is a big one. It's the second episode of a season which, a lot has happened. Form isn't great, first Champions League game, and I should probably mention that we broke our transfer record on deadline day. It's not a panic buy, I'll show you right after this. Right, so here we are on the page of Santiago Ascachibar, a name I'm probably still not saying right, but we messed up for the whole first season, so why not mess it up for the second season as well? He's been playing a lot to start the season. I've been quite happy with him. I think he's been alright, but he's dropping out of this game in the Champions League. And do you know what? Before we get there, let's jump straight to that draw. Right, so you've heard it right and seen it right. Our group is PSG, Atletico Madrid, and Zenit. You may be wondering why I had to do a fancy, it's a bit of an overstatement for that graphic, a fancy graphic. I may have accidentally skipped past the draw and hadn't saved after the game before. It was a mess. I messed it up. So that's why the graphic exists and I very much messed up. But it's a hard group, I'm going to be honest. Our problem is that we weren't top seeds. We were fourth seed, so it meant we were going to end up in a bad group regardless of who we sort of got. And I'm going to be honest, if I had to pick worst case scenario for groups, this would have probably been top. We didn't get an English team, which is fair enough. I mean, if we look at all the groups, anyone else get a harder group than that? Ajax not getting Molde not having a great time in that group. Liverpool Dortmund getting Atalanta and Liverpool's quite tough. Man United getting an easy group as always. Good luck, Man United. I mean, Real Madrid, if you don't get through that group, boys, you are in the mud. Oh, wow. Bayern, Man City, Valencia, and Slovan Bratislava, big up the boys. Barcelona, Juve, and Porto, along with Marseille. No, thank God we're not in that group. But anyway, Group B, we're kicking off today. That was a weird noise. We're kicking off today with a game against Atletico Madrid, which I'm a little worried about. I'll show you the team. We'll get straight to it. Actually, no, first, let's talk about let's get the results. They've not been, as experts would call, particularly good. When we'd only lost one, that's my positive on it. We drew with Wolfsburg. I mean, they mugged us for a point, to be honest. They very much mugged us for a point. Then we beat Bayer Leverkusen. We were 2-0 up. It looked pretty simple, to be honest. But then we lost 1-0 to Dortmund, and I was like, well, I'm a little worried now because I've been looking at these opposition formations, and everyone seems to be playing a very similar sort of system. But it was troubling. It was troubling because we were the better side, undoubtedly. Hopefully, this loads up in a timely manner. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Absolutely the better side. I was not very happy. Great job that wasn't on here. And then the Berlin derby. Really, I should have come back to that first, but I wanted to get a game in where we'll win. So we're playing Bochum today. Well, then maybe come back. No, we'll come back for Bochum. And Atletico Madrid's the big game. And then next time out, we'll probably come back for the PSG and maybe Osnabrück. We'll work out. I don't want to take too long this season. But yeah, so we're here for Atletico Madrid today. What sort of form are they in, actually? That's good. Let's have a look at their form. Yeah, same to us, really. They've had exactly the same sort of start. But yeah, we'll get into it. I mean, look, they've got some good players. They made any good signings? Not really. I mean, Bashilia, I remember him playing for Monaco. But yeah, let's show our lineup instead of worrying about some random player who plays for them. So, you may be wondering, but Charlie, Camavinga doesn't play for Berlin. Does now. Only cost 71 million. So, basically, I got to deadline day and I had money burning a hole in my pocket. And I decided, you know what? No, done with this. Throw him in. He was transfer listed on deadline day by Ren. I think he wanted to leave. And I was like, you know what? £65,000 a week for a world-class player, which is what he will be. I couldn't turn it down. He's going to play the Mazzala role. And as you'll see, the tactic has changed slightly. I think our wide players aren't quite good enough. The things I want to start in Europe with this. I want to go aggressive. I want to really press on to people when we're at home. And then if we need to, we'll come back to the vertical tiki-taka where we can hold on to play a little bit more. So I think we can go with this. With Caballos and Camavinga, it's really a ball-playing midfield with Almada in that sort of triangle. This triangle here is the most important, but I like this system this year, you may have noticed. Having the fullbacks higher so you can create these triangles in these sorts of areas, I think is quite good. And at all times, you've got a passing option, which is good. So we're going to get into it. It also means that someone like Caleri can start, which I quite like. And also we've got Ismail Assar who can play up front as well. But let's run you through the lineup. In goal, Schwallow. Back five. I'm calling it back five. Pizarro's not really in the back five. Ahmedhodzic, Stark at the back. Mittelstadt, Pizarro, and Jenna at right back. In midfield, Danny Caballos again, and Eduardo Camavinga. Why did I get his name wrong? He got his name wrong there. Thiago Almada, who, to be honest, I've been probably the most impressed with in terms of all the new signings. I think he's been quite good. Not scored yet, but looks a threat and is quite a good option for delivery. I quite like him on a set piece. And then we've got Kaleri and Piontek. I'm hoping they can work together. Actually, I might play them that way around. No, I'm playing that way around because Kaleri wants to come and drop in and help. So yeah, actually, do you know what? I'm going to get a bit crazy with it. And then we're going to move Almada over there. Right. We're going to try it. This is my thought, is that we try it, and Kaleri will drop into here, Almada will come up into here, and then Camavinga gets space to run into. Let's do it. I hear asymmetrical's the way to go, right? Let's give it a go. Probably shouldn't be making tactical changes that close to kickoff, but Almada's good enough to make the runs in behind, right? Right, in terms of the Atletico team, I'm going to show you this for the first game. I know that you usually cut to kickoff, right? Yeah, in goal for him, Black and goal, Trippier, Felipe, Hermoso, Lodi. Looks like a 4-4-2 to my eyes, maybe a 4-4-1-1 with João Felix and Suarez up front. In midfield, Correa, Saul, Koke, Vitolo. Not a great bench, if I'm being completely honest. Not a lot of. I mean, Memphis Depay is a good signing, right? Didn't notice Memphis Depay's name when I said it wasn't a great bench. Yeah. Let me know what you guys are thinking, though, about the signings. I know Camavinga's a bit of a risk, but he's 18 and he's already probably our best player. So I'm quite happy with that one. We'll get through here. But yeah, so here we are. Bench pretty much what it was before. Zinchenko, I've not really played that much. I don't want to play him that much because he's not going to be our player for long. And then there's the Atletico team. So let's get, it's a 4-4-1-1 then, so it'll be Felix in behind Suarez. Let's get to kick off. Drop a bit of an encourage. Come on, Hertha Berlin. On we go. Right, Mittelstadt with a throw. Almada flicks it. Oh, no, not good enough, really. This is nice, though. We're getting the front three pressing. It is basically a front three. We're asking a lot of our two centre-backs, but I think they can do it. Jene. Moving forward. Can he find anyone? Ball across. Kaleri scored 15 goals in Spain last year. I really wanted to play him today. He would have played ahead of Piontek if I had to choose. Camavinga making his full debut. He didn't play at all against Union Berlin. Vitolo running at Jene. Is anyone going to come across and help? Yep, here comes Pizarro. Jene, you've got to track that. What are you doing? Why would you foul him? It's almost gone out for a goal kick, you muppet. It's a penalty. It's obviously a penalty. He catches him. Tunate Shakir, you might as well just give it, ref. Just give it. I'm there, like, just give it, ref. It's a penalty. Yep, we don't need all this. Yep, penalty is given. Thank you very much. What is Jene doing? He's not even going to get past you. Right, this is going to be 1-0 Atletico Madrid, unless Schwallow decides to come up really big. Oh, close, but Suarez scores. Atletico Madrid 1. Hertha Berlin 0. A little bit frustrating, but not really anything we can do about that. Jene should have covered back quicker. And the goalkeeper just does think when he falls to his right. It's a fun animation. Right, come on, encourage. I'm encouraged by the signs so far. We ignore the XG for the rest of this game because that penalty would have thrown it off. But come on. We've got to be better. PSG are beating Zenit. I mean, the thing is, look, if we end up in third place and we end up in the Europa League, I think we'd give that a real go. We've got the sort of squad that could win the Europa League. So don't expect me to be devastated if we get to match day 6 and it is a case of fighting for third. Right, so we've not really done enough there. Defenders, there's a lot more to come from you. Pump Fist, a lot more to come from you. I think we'll leave it as it is for the time being. I don't think there's a need to change quite yet. I just wonder if we're not getting enough service into these front three. Oh, Zenit have equalised. Okay, if we lose and they draw, that'd be alright for us. Means we don't want to be chasing PSG for second. Alright, what are we thinking here? Is it a case of maybe... I'm going to drop... I wonder if... No, that's not going to work. Off the right, maybe? As an inside forward? What about a round loiter? Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try Kaleri as a round loiter off the right. So we can push onto their left back. João Felix back to Kieran Trippier. He's got a delivery from here. Oh, what's going on there? Suarez back to Correa. All right, back out to Almada. Come on. Look up, head up. Make a pass, Almada. Oh, into Kaleri, into Piontek. Shoots. Why would you shoot from there? with absolutely no aim at goal. He's just gone, yeah, I'm just going to kick this at goal. Go on, Camavinga. Saul in behind Jenny, who's not having the greatest day, I'm going to be honest. I mean, we are asking a lot for him to get up and down, but he should be capable of it. Right, we're going to move Kaleri back up front. I'm not messing around with this anymore. Have we got a striker on the bench? We do, but am I better not playing him? No, we'll go for 3 up front. Armada for Cunha. And then he can play complete forward support. Piontek as the poacher in the middle. So 2 complete forwards either side. Or maybe he can play deep line forward. Support. Yeah, we'll play 2 deep. Actually, no, we'll do it the other way around. Cunha as the deep line forward in the middle. Let's be quick. Advanced forward. Complete forward. I don't know if I want to sacrifice maybe a Caballos. Move Pizarro across. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we're going to bring Caballos off for Sarr. And let Sarr play as the inverted winger on attack. Get him in amongst the play up front. Come on. Oh, come on. Sarr. Drive, Sarr. Looks up for Kaleri. Hamoto gets it away into Jene. Pizarro, you've got a man free on the left. Find him, find him, find him. Oh. Jene. Go on, get a good delivery. And you've got literally on there, you've got all the time in the world. Back to Camavinga. To Piontek! Come on! Come on! Hertha Berlin equalise. All right, we're making a change. I'm putting Matheus Cunha back here. And he can play as an inverted winger on this side, right? I thought I'd crashed the game then. That panicked me. That hasn't done that before. And then Kaleri is a complete forward on support. Come on! Piontek at the back post. I'll take a point against Atletico Madrid every day of the week. Come on. More direct passing. We'll take the point. Christoph Piontek, you absolute legend. Oh, he's so good. Oh, jeez, he's so good. Come on! Let's have it. We were the better team on the night because their XG was created by their... Come on, that's a... Can't even talk. I mean, they didn't really dominate at all in that game. We just didn't create enough. But hey, I'll be back for the Bochum game. Hopefully, there'll be a nice strong win to end the episode off. Come on, Berlin. See you for that. I'll see you for the lineup for that game. Right, here we are for the lineup against Bochum, which they're a promoted side, so I thought it'd be fun to play them. Looking at the team, it's probably going to be very similar to the last time. I have had a look at the shadow striker role, and Caballos seems to be, or Caballos, I keep changing how I say that. Looks like the best player to play it. If we're looking at shadow striker and looking at his attributes, there's a few 12s and 13s around, but everyone else has a 10 in one of the attributes needed. So we're going to play him there. Hopefully he can feed Piontek and Kaleri. And, we'll keep trying it. If it doesn't work, maybe we'll move to a complete 3 up front and see if we can do that. But yeah, in terms of lineup today, Swallow in goal, Ahmedhodzic and Stark at the back, Mittelstadt, Pizarro, Jene at right back after giving away that penalty. Yep, he's still in. Zinchenko is coming into the midfield. I think we've got to start using him really. Camavinga playing advanced playmaker this time. I wanted to get forward and really help contribute to the attack. And then Caballos, Piontek and Kaleri is the front 3. Piontek obviously salvaged that draw in midweek on the bench. Any real changes? No, not really. I might look to start playing Jorge instead. Actually, there's one change. Hulk is out for 3 months. It's probably the end of his time at the club, to be honest. I don't expect him to feature much now. Talking about his replacement on the bench, I'll probably do Luke Bacchio. The reader probably wants to come back on the bench at some point. Actually, do you know what? Let's play Jorge today. I'm going to give Jorge a run. He deserves a chance. I've not really given him that. So let's get into it. Jorge and good on for clear lucky match. It's fine. We'll be fine. But I shall see you for kickoff. Right, so we are past all the pleasantries before the game. Let's have a look. I just want to have a look at Bochum's team, see if there's any names I recognise. Anything interesting going on? Oh, looks like they're playing a high centre-back pairing with defensive fullbacks. Maybe we'll look to get in behind those. As you can see, we are currently in 10th, but a couple of wins throws us back up towards the top. I'd settle for Champions League qualification again this year. A title challenge is probably beyond us, unfortunately, because Champions League takes a lot out of the squad. That's why I've added bodies really this year, rather than outright quality. Although I feel like we've struck a good balance actually this summer between quality and players we've brought in. The nice thing is that we do tend to play this sort of offset diamond now. It'd be nice if Jorge could come and press. That's the one issue, is that people keep getting in behind. Might be worth dropping our fullbacks, I'm thinking. Mellum here. Back to Trash. I've heard he's not very good. Back into Mellum. Not making that joke. It's a good press. We are forcing them into positions that we're happy with. There it is. Piontek's in. He's got Kaleri on the right-hand side if he can find him. He's going to go on his own. Can he finish? Damn straight he can finish. 5 minutes in, Christoph Piontek with already his 5th goal of the season. A few of those came in the cup, so we won't count all of them. But tell you what, he's started as he means to go on. Very happy with that. Playing the same role. He's got a partner this year, which I think is the useful addition for him. And he's also got Ceballos now playing right behind him, which is also useful. I think last year he got a bit isolated at times. So happy with that. Piontek scores. Hertha Berlin 1, Bochum 0. Come on. What's interesting is that they are dominating the ball. I'm not really that bothered by it. I think we are good enough that if we get the ball, spring on them is probably more where I'd like to be. Although we have had more of the ball in the last 15 minutes. All right, Thomas Eisfeld, former Arsenal youngster. Back to Leach. Suarez here. Looks for Zola. Back to Eisfeld again, the Arsenal youngster. Not sure. I think he got signed and everyone was, expecting him to be the next big deal. But he's playing in the Bundesliga, so he must be good. Bella Kotchap. They're knocking it around. But this is what I'm saying. We're playing a nice, tight defensive system. Now we're looking to strike. Zinchenko's going forward, and he's going to shoot. Not what I want to happen. We will throw a work ball into box, actually. Take that off now. Now we're a goal up. There's no need, really, to stress too much about where we're going. Shots from distance aren't particularly helpful. Please don't let them equalise. All right, headed away. Ceballos is there. Ceballos. Get his name right every time. Ceballos, look forward. Can he find the man in the middle? Square it. Square it. Oh, it's fine. We've kept possession. That's more important. Jorge, ball in. Ooh, Zinchenko can't get there. Jenne's there. Is he going to look for a pass? Yep. Into Camavinga. Pizarro. Ahmedhodzic. Has he got options ahead of him? He does. Finds Zinchenko into Camavinga. Into Piontek. Exactly what we wanted. Camavinga finds Piontek. 2-0. 6th goal of the season, Piontek. But more importantly, first assist for Camavinga. Come on, I love it. Absolutely love it. Hertha Berlin 2, Bochum 0. Let's have it. We're back on track. Don't see the highlight. We are well and truly on it. Like I say, I'm not worried about possession. Possession isn't really something that's that stressed about because, like you say, you've seen both our goals have actually come from us getting the ball and springing in the other direction. So I'm very happy with that. We've got the players to do it. Don't need to do anything else in terms of that. Looked inspired and motivated. Drop a little bit of praise. Jenne finds Camavinga. I can make it free. I'd love to get a big win today. Get really on track. Big ball out. Trash heads away. Ahmedhodic's got all the time in the world to look to deal with it. Into Jorge making his debut today. The top Kaleri flicks it in. Piontek gets there first. 3-0. Christoph Piontek scores. Hertha Berlin 3. Bochum 0. And it's the first hat-trick, I hope, of many this season. Oh, come on. Jorge scores. Berlin are well on top. Love that. Keeper doesn't come to claim it. Piontek scores. Lovely business. Hertha Berlin 3. Bochum 0. I know we should have expected to win it, but it's nice to see we are utterly dominant today. I think this system could be one for the future. Pizarro, anchoring the midfield nicely, finds Zinchenko. What a ball! Oh, we are creating a copious amount of chances straight through the middle of their team. I wonder if not having that defensive midfielder maybe is causing a bit of trouble for them. Right, Zinchenko with the ball in. Oh, Piontek was ready for his 4 for the night there. I've still got 40 minutes left. Ceballos, Ahmedhodzic. That's fine. Don't allow the counter attack. They've done absolutely nothing today. They've had one shot and it looks like a pretty poor one. But keep dropping praise. If you're ahead in the game, keep dropping that praise. Happy that throws us all the way up to 6th. Pizarro heads away into Leach. Can we stop them from scoring? A clean sheet would be nice. Jorge was going to get there first. Welland back to Mellum. Trash here. Has he got options? Finds Mellum. They're just going to knock the ball about. It seems like that's what they're quite happy to do. I've noticed that with a few of the low teams. They're happy just to sort of hold possession. Not really looking to do too much with it. I mean, when you're 3-0 down, there's not a lot you can. Leach running at his fullback. And surely he's not going to be allowed to score like that. He's got to be offside. Jenne is not very good in that position. He's not helped himself there. It's got to be off. Clear offside. No goal. I'm not sure it was clear from my angle, but hopefully clear from this one. Oh, we don't get to see it. Right, let's make a change quickly. I'm going to bring Kaleri off on players, Milasar out there, and I'm going to bring Almada on as well. Any other people wanting a debut today? No, happy with that. Right, throw an opportunity here. Jene finds Camavinga. Back to Jene. He's got all the time to look across. Finds Zinchenko, 4-0. Lovely stuff. Jene's doing his job properly there. Finds Zinchenko for his first goal in Hertha Berlin colours. I mean, he's £44 million to keep him. I'm not sure I'm going to pay it, but he's a hell of a player, Zinchenko. His versatility is mental. But Jene drills it across. You'd think this midfielder here should do a better job. Zinchenko, easiest goal he'll ever score. Come on. Hertha Berlin 4, Bochum 0. Oh, back on track. Absolutely back on track. Love that. Yeah, let's bring Camavinga off. I might have to change Catch, but no, I believe Catchbar is the advanced playmaker. It's not really a role he can play, but it's fine. Awesome. There it is. 4-0 win. The system is showing signs of life. Admittedly, it's a weaker opposition, but it could work. Anyway, importantly, we'll have a quick look at the league table and we will decide where we're going to come back quickly before we end up here. So league table, we're in 6th. A couple of teams, well, most teams have games in hand, but happy with that. 8 points from 5. Need to average a few more if we're going to win the league, but only 5 points off the top. Happy with that. Right, let's have a look at... That's not scheduled, Charlie. So, Freiburg's night. We could come back from the Bayern Zenit games. I'm not sure that's enough progress, though. Maybe we'll come back for the... When we're halfway through the group. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll come back for the Schalke and the PSG games. For these two. Come back here. I know it's quite a few for me to play off camera, but we want to get through, right? If I get to the PSG game, the first one, I find we need to win, then we'll come back for that one. And we'll come back after that for the Gladbach and the Zenit games. And we'll go from there. But okay, thank you very much. If you have enjoyed that, make sure... I didn't actually ask at the beginning of this episode. If anyone noticed, I was too busy worrying about graphics and stuff. But thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed that, hit the sub button. I'd really appreciate it. Just down there. There's a bell there as well if you want to use that. But, hit the sub button. We'll settle for that. That'd be lovely. Thank you very much. Nearly at 150. And thank you. And I shall see you next time. Let's conquer the capital. Bye-bye.